Alright, we are back, and it's time to go medieval. Not medieval. Not to this, but unfortunately, because I love medieval. But, yeah, I gotta cook for this game. This one has launched quite a while ago. I guess I only noticed it on the website, like the Codes for Streamers website, recently. So I only asked for it recently, but it's been around for a year or more. But yeah, I still think it's a good opportunity, and we should check it out. And I guess the publishers agreed because they gave me a code for it, so we will. I am signed in. You're going to show shit? No. They didn't show it. Head bobbing? Definitely no. Camera shakes? No. Player breathing? Might get annoying, but sure. By the way, Echo, you call me a degenerate. But you're the one who knows how to play all those casino games. Are you sure you're not the degenerate? What? Alright, let's do this. No Valley. This module will follow the story of Rasimir and his male descendants. Single player only. The original game mode. Yes, that's what I want.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing around the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Overall missing, you'll come across women with 4 different personality types. Not all of them like the same things. Tell me about it, game! Oh, you meant in the game! Got it. Um... Can I change to third person? Or Nika. That's where arrogance lives. Oh, no. Photo mode. It's only accessible in the third person camera perspective. Yeah, and how do I change that? Maybe I need to create my character at some point and it's not available yet. Sprint toggle. And crouch toggle too. I don't care for holding the 6. Oh my god, what have they done to that cow? Oh.
You know how it is with
It freed
monarchs.
itself.
Do what they say, but do not get too close to them.
Bye. No, thank you. I just wanted to pet the cow. Rob. We're gonna start immediately by robbing people. Take all. Well,
Oh, damn, woman. Surely being a Castellan's harder than in keeping.
oh, I don't talk. Sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone. I'm new in these parts. I just arrived at the valley, actually. My name is Hasimir. I am... Well, the son, aren't you? Jordan's nephew? What, did you know my mother? Not really, I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his family separate. Don't think I understand. You will. Wait, what do you mean by did? I know her. Is she well? I hope she is now. Wherever that might be, I've lost both my parents in the war. What is this lady doing? Damn it, this world. I guess it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved ones at such a young age. It's okay. They've died so I could live, and I plan to make the best of this life that I can in order to honor their sacrifice. That's very mature of you. I'm sure they would be proud hearing that. You mentioned my Uncle Jordan. I actually came here looking for him. Oh, Hasimir, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your Uncle Jordan is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. So that's it. I'm the only one left. Don't you say that? Hey, look at me. This valley is filled with warm-hearted people who can gladly aid you with whatever you need, and I'm one of them. What should I do now? You're free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of the castellan to build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement. Just like that, I can take the land free of charge? Well, you'd have to pay taxes to the king annually, but apart from that, you are free to do as you please. As long as you don't break the law, of course, or at least if you don't get caught doing so. Shut up, lady. That sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me. I'm glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the land. Grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With it you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer that will be crucial in the building process. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. When you build yourself a home, come back to Gostovia and talk to my wife. Dobroniega? She manages the tavern. Ask her to feed you. You must be famished. And then grab some beers for both of us and come back. I'll tell you some stories about Jordan. Sounds like a plan. Collecting resources. All the basic resources can be collected in the wild. Just look around and reach out for them. Sticks are the easiest to find, but on the other hand, stones and herbs are much harder to spot. Move the cursor on the desired item until its name is shown and collect it. Resources are used for various purposes like building, crafting, healing, or eating. Okay. So it is basically what we were playing, but in a different era. Right? But this is a bigger game, obviously, and it can be played online and all that stuff. Excuse me. It would work better if you were inside the field, maybe. What can I do for you? Hi, my name is Rasimir. Hi, I'm Elwin. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? Good luck to you then. Oh. I'm a farmer. My job is to cultivate fields. In fact, I do the same work every day, year by year. Doesn't it get boring over time? If I were you, I would die of monotony. Of course it bores me. How long can you do the same thing in your life over and over again? My family needs my help, and I'm doing my best to provide for them. Did not mean to offend you, I'm sorry. There's no need for you to apologize. I'm a little bit annoyed and short-tempered recently. There's delicate matter that won't let me focus on my work. What's that, Alwyn? Maybe I could be of some aid. It may seem petty, but I'm really tired of my mother's conflict with Jarogniewa. Her son Dalibor won't leave my sister Olga alone. I understand it's just a game for him. After all, when I was his age, I played with Dobromira, his older sister. Pretended to be a knight, equipped with a stick instead of a sword. But anyway, I managed to protect her honor. Like every knight does. It's adorable in its way. Anyway, let's get down to earth. I think you need something to keep him busy and away from my sister. So that you could work with a clear mind again, huh? Would be nice, indeed. I'll see what I can do. Create a stone axe. No.
You may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you.
Oh. This is a different quest.
An unfamiliar face. Welcome.
Romance. Can I help you with something? I need help from a strong man. I will pay for it. I have to feed my family, but the food went missing. I have coins, but no time. That shouldn't be hard. I'll be right back. Seriously though, I'm pretty sure we have third-person camera. Hi, you're Dalibor, right? You look very strong for your age. Have you ever thought of becoming a knight? That's my dream. Are you a knight? No, but I know quite a lot about them. Do you know that many of them started learning to fight with a wooden sword already at your age? Where could I get such a sword? Not a knight. Just so happens that I have one with me, and I can give it to you because you're clearly worthy. I'm honored. It may look inconspicuous, but it's certainly an excellent practice weapon for an aspiring knight like you. It looks a bit like a regular stick. Surprise your opponent, and do you know what else knights do besides fighting battles? You ride horses? This as well, but most of all, they protect the ladies and children from danger and make sure that no harm is done to them. Really, sounds like a lot of work. Yes, this is the most important principle of chivalry. Alright, thank you for the sword, not a knight. No, I'm going to defend those in need. You're welcome, young master, you're welcome. Excuse me, sir, can you step away? What happens if I punch people in the face? Third person camera. It's on the D-pad. Tree cutting. To cut down a tree, you need to have an axe. This tool can be bought and crafted in the creation menu in the handcrafting section. Better axes can be crafted in smithy. Put an axe in one of the quick slots of the inventory and take it out. Approach the tree and start cutting it until it drops down. Then chop it into smaller parts to acquire logs and other resources like sticks and feathers. If you don't dig up a stump, it'll regrow it into a tree. Let's kill a person. What? We can't?
I'm sure you'll have found it funny too. Hello, son. Be safe.
That is very sad.
You know how it is with me. What they say, but do not get too close to them.
Imagine not being able to murder the entire village and pillage them. Hi, I've solved your problem with Dalibor. Yes, I saw him running around the village with a stick. You must have an amazing gift of persuasion. This young one does not listen to anyone. Give me an idea with that stick in the story about a knight. By the way, I got this bread from Dobromira as an apology for her brother's behavior, and I think you've earned it. Here, take it. Thank you. No problem. It's the most refined bread you've eaten. Our castle and his wife makes them in our local tavern. Do you happen to know the man in charge? Unique Ghost? Well? No, not really. I spend most of the time on the field, and our paths only cross when it's time to pay some taxes. Alright then, see you soon. Assuming I can't kill the cow either. Shit. Who let the ducks out? What are those physics? Chest empty, rob. If it's empty, how can I rob it? Locked. Look, the cow escaped. I just turned into a psycho immediately. What? This area is restricted. Why? So... where isn't it restricted? You heard me, right, Arrogance? I bought the DLC. Lumber! No, no, no. Oh, take. Oh. Oh, we can play all the 16 Songs Supreme and ruin our hands. I still can't do that version. You know the one. The Battle on the Big Bridge. One of them that on easy is like a 5 difficulty. But is actually a 1500 difficulty. I don't think I've cleared it on Ultimate. So that's impossible. That song is impossible. Hello, Throw. How goes it? Thank you for the resub for 83 months. Looks like you just broken your first tool, and certainly not the last one. You can craft most basic tools by hand, but they are cheap and fragile. It's wiser to focus on producing and using metal tools with a higher durability. If you have an identical tool in reserve, you will immediately grab it after the old one breaks. Remember that you can turn off the tutorials in the settings. I don't want to turn them off. To sleep, you'll need to build a house or craft a campfire. Sleeping is available between 7 and 7. If you choose to keep to sleep, your character will wake up the next day morning. Resting in your bed brings back an amount of health proportionate to sleep time. While resting by the campfire does not. Going to sleep during season change will always result in waking up in your own house. He finished it. He got the platinum. I'm very surprised not a single game was announced today. I expected one announcement, at least. Hydration is crucial in the wilderness. When the water parameter is depleted, you will start to lose health. You can refill it by drinking various beverages. Water can be stored and transported in buckets in the water skin. Don't they have a state of play coming out? I thought this was it. Do they? I'm glad I didn't wake up for it. I forgot about it, but I'm glad I didn't wake up for it, because I would have. Because I would be like, oh, they're definitely announcing something like, here's a PS5 Pro. By the way, this next game is going to run amazing on... No. We did not expect a game announcement and a 9-minute Cerny technical presentation. Did we know it was 9 minutes? It's copium to say it's game of the year. You know what game we're talking about, Munchos? I saw people saying Astrobot was gonna win the game of the year. Yeah, I missed it. I missed you saying that. Well, has there been a better game this year? No. Has there been a better game this generation? Probably no. Why wouldn't it win Game of the Year? Final Fantasy 14, not this generation. That's a 2 generation old. State of Play is next Thursday. Really? I'm sure it's great, but it's not a game from this generation. It's not a game from this year, so it's not even a game from this generation. Or the other way around, actually. Wukong? Yes, but have you compared the reviews of Wukong with the reviews of Astrobot? Also, Wukong has that China text. Even Dawn Trail wipes the floor of these mediocre games? Yeah, I believe it.
Do you have your eye on anyone?
I mean, Wukong is a Sony exclusive anyway. On console.
So expensive because of taxes or what?
Oh. On console. Another game that can continue with the majority of its profit going anywhere but back into the game. Genshin Impact. Oh, I wrote the thing, but I didn't click OK.
Work on your reputation.
Astrobot is a PS5 exclusive, so what's your point? My point is you can't say Sony shill. It was for Melty. Can't say Sony shill when Wukong was also only on a PlayStation console. Can I find the stone? Wait. Wukong is on PC? Yeah, and so will Astro. Two years from now or something. I don't know that for sure. No. But I mean, it's a fucking game that's a commercial for PlayStation and is amazing. Why wouldn't you want to put it on PC and bring all the people, like, make people fall in love with a console and be like, huh, maybe I should get a PlayStation. Esther, what? It's the closest PC gamers will have to official Bloodborne. Burn? Hmm. We PC gamers have already gone past the console phase and ascended into the better life. I'm letting chat handle that one. RTS is LOL and WoW, and driver updates, of course. Well, I'm finally home and ready to play a video game. Oh fuck, I have to update Windows. Let the man live in this illusion. Look, I'm the first one to say PS5 Pro really expensive. But like it's really not for us. It's a boutique item. It's not for every player. On PlayStation, you need updates to use the console. You don't need updates to use the console. You need updates for the online, definitely. But updates super fast. Eating is essential for survival. When the food parameter is depleted, you'll start to lose health. You can obtain various nutrients from foraging, hunting, and farming. All food resources rot over time and may cause food poisoning. Discover different ways to preserve it for longer, such as drying, salting, and preparing meals. It's mostly catering to people who don't already have a PS5. I actually disagree. I think it's for people that really, like, they want to get more out of their PS5, and they're not worried with the money itself. They're worried with the best possible performance. I don't think that if you've held this long for a PS5, that the PS5 Pro is the thing you want. What did it cost at release? $500. Unless you bought it from scalpers. Like everyone else. Excuse me, sir, can I sleep at your house? Damn. It was 1,000, now it's 11. 1,100. I'm sure people are gonna be saying the PS5 Pro costs 1,200 tomorrow. How much does it actually cost? Isn't it $699? Oh, cute. Stand. Who cares about the stand, man? Are people really putting their console up? Do you have your console up? It's a fucking monster. I've always had mine on the side, on their side. I guess I have my Series X up. Just you for the meme, for the fridge meme. Very dust. Much paperweight. I need more stones. But I feel like people are criticizing the PS5 Pro like they would have bought it. Watching the stand discourse all day, haven't seen a single person mention that stands have been sold separately with other PlayStation consoles in the past. Almost like people have no clue what they're talking about, but enjoy your discussion. I don't know, man. Like, the PS5 came with a stand, didn't it? But I just don't think the stand is like a... Are people really buying the stand? Is it an important piece of tech? Tech. Air quotes? PS5 came in like a clip to keep it horizontal but elevated. I think mine is horizontally on some stand. Fighting or falling and ignoring negative status may make you lose your health, but eventually your life. You can regenerate health by sleeping in your bed, eating herbs, or drinking potions. Remember that you can turn on. Yeah, I know. Some fucking figurine model stand bullshit. It does look like a figurine model, indeed. If the temperature is too low, you will begin to lose health. If the temperature is too high, you will need to drink more water. To avoid it, it's necessary to dress appropriately for the weather. Changing clothing to warmer ones, taking shelter using torches and hand lanterns, or sitting by the fire can also help you stay warm. To survive severe weather conditions, you can use potions or appropriate meals, which can be a lifesaver, especially at the beginning of the game. For situations when you are overheated, change your outfit into a lighter one to cool down. Like seriously,
Sure Frosty.
I find this whole I find like this whole PlayStation 5 Pro conversation kind of lost the point. See a breakdown of everything you need to play on PS5, like the standard PS Plus. Are you factoring in Windows for PC, the keyboard, the mouse, the RGB lights that all PC dorks seem to need because they think their PC gaming is a scene from Fast and Furious? I mean, please don't use logic on human and mon ships. It is a best. What best? We don't know. It's a best. Put RGB, you get more FPS. Yes. That is exactly how it works. Come on, Chips, that's a fucking lie. And you know it. That's a fucking lie and you know it. Sometimes you need to install different instances of Windows just to be able to play one game. You run that Max Payne 1 official from Steam, let me know how that goes. That's a fucking lie. Every time Windows updates, a lot of games stop playing on it. I mean, you can tell yourself whatever you want. We're so past actual discussion, it's just straight up delusion at this point. Man, like, I get people want to stand up for their own shit and stuff. We also stand up for the PlayStation shit, and sometimes maybe we get over it a bit. But come on, man. You know that's not true. I own everything, I just bash away. Yeah, because you see all of the things have their own shit. How do I change item? Skin. PS5 has its advantages too, but I prefer the flexibility of PC. See, that's a thing. That's an argument that's not invalid. This is gonna hit us up with the Switch of new Zelda, new Mario, new Pokemon. Yes, new old stuff. You're carrying too much on your shoulders. You'll walk slower when overloaded. If you want to carry more, get a back or pouch. Skin.
It sure is.
I mean, I kill a cow and I skin it? Oh, I did get meat. Never mind. Console gaming and PC gaming both are good and bad in their own way. Wow, everything has its own advantages. Who would have thought? That's the same as being like political. the most politically correct thing you can say. Gaming centrist, yes.
I need more clothes.
You're not gonna win any debates like that.
Fire.
It's true. Yes. Also, Sephiroth wasn't always wrong. If you were on his shoes, would you do the same thing? It's just non-committal.
I don't feel my fingers.
I saw it turn green at some point. Oh. How do I light it up? The console is the best out of the box experience. Things just work. Cheaper than a PC and it has exclusives. Getting a PC is much more expensive. You can run into more issues, but it has a lot of cool stuff like modding. Look, I think modding is cool. I'm not gonna say it's not. But is modding what leads people to buy a different, more expensive platform? It's been a fun episode. It's been your favorite plastic boss, but I think I'm going to play an actual game now. To my PC friends, I hope you get the opportunity as well one day if you ever get past that blue screen. What are you playing next, Tro? Ace Attorney? Ah, Frank Stone, right. I forgot about it. Have you played more? Oh, really? Why? Where's my younger? Oh. Story or are the mechanics not up to par? Oh, it's gonna do this one by one? Like mechanics cast, I don't know. Just a DVD ambience. I once played DVD. I left Nobruk behind to die. It was fun. I did survive though. That's what matters. Looking out for number one. I think I'm like 70% through the game, and it feels like nothing has happened so far. The story's been A. Been one new major mechanic so far, and to say it sucks dick would be putting it nicely. That's interesting. I feel like Supermassive really fumbled with The Devil in Me. The Quarry was good, but the repeated playthroughs really killed it a bit. But it was good. But I still think House of Ash is their best game. Quarry was fun, but it killed the vibe by how many times I had to play it. My message failed to send. Why, Twitch? Because you wrote too much? House of Ash was my last favorite one too, I think. House of Ash is incredible, I think. Great idea, great execution, good cast. By the way, Thro, I don't think we talked about it. You must be very happy with the fact that the guys who made Little Nightmares 1 and 2 are making, not the Little Nightmares 3, but a game that looks like it. Let's fit it into what I like of PC. You don't turn Sora into anything. I am. Reanimal looks more like Little Nightmares 3 than Little Nightmares 3. Yeah, what I saw of Reanimal, I immediately thought of you. When you said you weren't excited for Little Nightmares 3 and then Reanimal was shown, I immediately thought, oh well, I was gonna love this. Discord chat also is on PlayStation, by the way. Streaming? I'm not sure what you mean. You can stream off of PlayStation as well. Modding only on selected games. Steam library says the same, stays the same through any PC I buy. I mean, my PlayStation library stays the same through any PlayStation I buy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying. Can use keyboard and mouse on it or any controller I want. I can also use a keyboard and mouse on PlayStation. I don't like PC requirements. You get to a point where PC stops being good enough every, like, 5 years. Yeah, I wouldn't say 5 years. If you're playing top tier games, I don't think 5 years is enough. There's a very unusual chance you run into some Windows error. Recently they practically don't exist. Late releases for some games. And games that don't fucking work. On whatever hardware you are. Is there keyboard support for most games on PS5? Not for most games, but you can play on the games that support it. There also isn't keyboard and mouse support for every game on PC. Right? Just like there isn't controller support for every game on PC. Your PC stops being good enough so you have the option to pay to upgrade, almost like a pro model, as if upgrading your PC isn't going to be 700 at a minimum for a noticeable bump anywhere. Yeah, I would say like a new console, not a pro model. I am actually scared of the PS6. If the PS5 Pro is this price, man. Only support for keyboard and mouse for most games on PC? Yeah, for most games. I agree, but what I'm saying is PlayStation also supports keyboard and mouse. If the developers want to use it, they can. Start working a second corner? Absolutely. Or a second hole. Holy shit. I'm spending about 1,500 on PC every 5 years for high-end PC that lasts me for 5 years of AAA gaming and high graphics. So I would say that is consistent. Yeah, but I'm not playing a AAA game right now, but I can play a AAA game for 500 every 5 years. Like 3 times what we spent for a marginal performance increase. And this class is even less? Exactly. If you go digital only. I wouldn't say it's like... I think cheap has a bad connotation. It's an affordable experience that is very friendly. You have a PC and your PS5? Yeah, but I mean, my PC is for working. And most people just have a PC for browsing the internet.
How are you? Farewell.
Wait, what happened? What happened to my meat? Did it go bad? Ah, I roasted it. Oh fuck. I work and game here. The end 500 is kind of GPU cost anyway, so at the end of the day we may be spending the same. How are we spending the same? Me on a PC? Oh no, absolutely not. Also, I upgraded my PC like... I don't know. 7 years ago? I upgraded it during my first year of streaming, I think. Wasn't it? At least we're not spending like 2,000 a year for a new iPhone and MacBook. There's some people out there. I mean, it's your money. You do with it whatever you want. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I can tell you how many times I watched a streamer build a PC and they spend the next 6 months playing a 15-year-old game that could run on a toaster. PC gaming is a lie that's been perpetuated by streamers and influencers. It's not an accident that PC gaming came back from the brink of death when internet video took off. It's always been a lie. Some men selling overpriced shit boxes to kids with the promise they're going to be the next shooter god. I don't know what I'm supposed to do post Young Trail, someone help. Be the main man at Gold Saucer, a name that everyone will recognize. Be infamous. Become the hair the hair of the Manderfields. Change your name to Eden Manderfield? Fishing is 100. I didn't say go fish. Oh, Echo did. Been playing PC games online with my friends since high school. So 2 years ago. I don't know if we are the 1% or you are just wrong with that. Ah, but one chips. Let's make one thing clear here, and I don't know if Throw is aware of this. You live in a country that is taxing heavily on consoles and console video games. Which is why in Brazil and other countries of South America that are heavily taxing video games, PC gaming becomes so much cheaper. So, like, that's a circumstantial thing. But that's why PC gaming is probably more prevalent in your country than it is everywhere else in the world. I'm still over encumbered. I'd say everywhere else in the world, but yeah, it's different than in the US or Europe or Japan, probably. Very different, very different. I'm willing to say that Japan has no PC gamers. I would say in South America, PC gaming is pretty prevalent. Yeah, but it is the heavy taxing from your government that creates that. I'm happy to see that I killed the cows, but they respawned.
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Internet cafes are PCD Gen Central. Yeah, but you don't do it at home at all.
My hairline is receding.
Be welcomed, stranger. See you soon.
Spouse. Finding a wife is the first step to secure Dynasty survival. Your future spouse will move into your house and aid you in various tasks. A servant. One day she may provide you with an heir, but nothing comes easy. First you will have to win her heart. Yeah. I have played games like TB and Mu Online, Maple Story, WoW, Dota 2, and games like that since I was a kid. Has never been on the brink of death, at least here. Here, I went many years of my life without knowing anyone that played on PC. And even then, when I met people that played on PC, it was like, oh, school has PCs, so we're installing something to waste some time. This isn't what we play at home. We're installing a Genesis emulator so we can play the real games.
Could really do with a drink.
Really? That's kinda sad.
I need some. How's the It's been a pleasure.
Last of Us 3 at the Game Awards. Really?
My mouth's dry.
Yeah, it is. Or a dystopian nightmare. Yeah. And leave this meat on the floor. I'll come back to eat it later. A lot of people I have known through college, we bonded through playing Dota 2. Damn, that's kind of sad.
Water.
It's very sad.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
It is a dystopian nightmare.
It's time for a beverage.
In high school, I did play Halo and Call of Duty online with the Xbox 360 with the same friends. And it was great. And there was much rejoicing. What the fuck do we need to play for our Xbox Gold? Well, we can all thank Xbox for the online paid shit. Where's my campfire? Is there a map? Consider that $1 is like 3.7 souls. So if you tell me, bro, it's just like $15 a month. I tell you, yeah, no way, I'm paying that shit when I can play Combat Arms on the PC for free. As a kid, that is, or like a teenager. Hi David, going to bed. Bye David. Bye Cyan. So he solved it by paying $1,500 every 5 years to break free from the Xbox Gold prison, which costs you a ton more in the long run. PS5 Pro is a rip. Night to all. Have a good night, man. Phil has been good to us. He's giving us games, yeah. Can't wait for the next years. Dude, I don't think I ever even seen Maple Story. No, it wasn't exclusive. Maybe some DLC was? Who stole the door? That's an amazing game. Well, Dota's an amazing game, but Astrobot winning Game of the Year is copium. Wait, I can just build it? What? We ever talk about the Days Gone guy not liking his character being an Astrobot? We didn't like it. The fuck? You don't want your character to be an Astrobot, be independent and don't be under Sony's money. That just seems like being stupid to me. No. No. I placed the house. Where is the house? I understand being salty that they didn't greenlight your sequel. I understand it, but it is Sony's game. They can do whatever the fuck they want with it. What are you mad about exactly? You made a game with Sony's money. They can do what they want. League of Legends is the better show. And the waifus. The Days Gone dude has been very, very sour grapes. He's getting worse as time passes. It's sad to see. Yeah, you're just burning the bridge for no reason, right? I mean, look, I haven't played it, but you seem to have made a game that is good. Good. Good is okay. A sequel wasn't greenlit, fine, but if you really want to make a sequel to Days Gone, go, and it's that important to you, go independent. Make it. Make it on your own. Call it Hours Past. Months passed. The guy, it's a girl on a quad bike. right? Like you're burning the bridge with your own employer for no reason. I don't think that's a good call. And at the same time, like, Sony is using so many properties on, like, is there a property from Sony that isn't in Astrobot? I'm not up to date. Days Gone. The director of Days Gone did pitch a sequel. Sony didn't greenlight it. Now, in Astrobot, there's a reference to Days Gone. There's like a bot dressed as Deacon and with a bike. And he didn't like that they included it. Why not? You don't have to pretend it doesn't exist just because you didn't greenlight a sequel. Like, Alundra is in the fucking game. Do you know Alundra? When was the last Alundra? He went off with another Sony guy. They've been making a game forever with nothing to show for it. Oh, he did? Oh, okay. So the game has appeared. They already have a ton of plans for movies and comics and all kinds of multimedia. Oh yeah, they're very into gaming NFTs. Red Flag City over there. The last thing you need to worry about what Sony's doing. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, there's Bloodborne, yeah, of course. You should be glad it's included. I agree. I absolutely agree. Like, it's like I was saying, that Pro has played it, he can say, but is there a Sony property that belongs to Sony that is not included in Astrobot? Probably not. How dare they put Bloodborne in Astro if they're not doing a sequel? Ah! Yeah. It's kind of hilarious, but this complaining is just completely baseless. As much complaining online is, but it's sad to see from someone working in the industry. I mean, when you're a nobody and you're just shouting into the air, people can laugh at you. This guy is just sad, I think. Like, Sony has never disrespected Days Gone. They just did not greenlight a sequel. They still put it on PC. They still talk about it. Come on, man. It has almost everything, at least everything I can think of. Yeah, I saw some people were talking about Alundra and Legend of the Dragoon. Like, what else is? I hope it was everything you hoped for. Oh, Era. Didn't market the game at all, to be fair. They've been doing poor marketing for everything lately, anyway. I saw a live-action trailer for Astro. That would not get me to play the game. Oh well. I have another game to play, and I think this one is kind of a big deal, but I'm not really sure. Was Hit Robot from Jumping Flash in it? Probably, yeah. I mean, Jumping Flash is on is available on retrocompatibility. Why wouldn't it be on Astro? Alright. I'm just angry as to what is taking players away from Concord. I understand. And is giving someone else the win on Fantasy League, right? Well, we can be sure of one thing. There's going to be more people buying the PlayStation 5 Pro at its price than playing Concord ever. Multi is turning chat into performance art and I appreciate it. Yes, yes. More than 5 people, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna take a break and change games. Like I said, I think this next one is a bit higher profile. So, I'm very curious about it. But I hope you enjoy the Medieval Dynasty, and I'll be back with something else.